Happy day, friends. It is 4:30 almost. We just finished our work for the day. I mean, almost all of it. We still have a little bit to do with the merch, but we really took today to hammer out design, like last details, make a couple new designs, at least start them. And we're really getting close to it. I think our 3 apparel items, our crop hoodie, our sweater, and our t-shirt, I think they are all done, right? Like they are done.
I think they are.
Yay,
I'm
that
so
is
excited.
such like a relief. We wanted to have all of this done weeks ago, and it just has taken so much more time than we ever could have anticipated. But now that we've got our foot in the door, now that we're gonna pump out these designs, I think we'll be able to roll out designs and things for our merch more consistently. And gosh, it was a lot of work, but I'm super excited with how it's turned out. We're gonna be working on some mock-ups soon to show you guys. Once we actually get the stuff printed and in our hands, we will be taking like photos of ourselves in it. It's nice being able to see it on the mock-up and on like the not fake, I mean they're real people models, but like fake as in terms of just putting the design on the photos rather than actually having it in our hands. So we are gonna be doing that as soon as we get some printed. I think what we're gonna do is maybe pre-orders when we get our website up and running, if that happens before the shirts are printed. Does that make sense? Did I say that right? I think I said that right. But we will keep you guys updated with everything. I know there's so many of you that have been writing us if you can do international shipping, and I think, yes, international shipping will be available. It might be a little bit expensive though. We're still working out details, but the option is there to ship internationally. It's just gonna be up to cost. But we will keep you guys updated when everything starts rolling out, and I'm excited to show you guys the mock-ups when we have them and when the pre-orders are ready. So stay tuned for that. That's really what we've spent most of the day doing. The girls have been actually awesome today. Do you want another chip? Would you like to go get some food and do a picnic outside? Remember, a picnic is when we eat outside. Should we do that? Pick up some food and drive up to the mountains or something? Yeah. Okay, let's do it. Thumbs up if it's a deal.
Deal.
Okay, deal. You need socks, huh? P.U. Stinky. Oh, P.U. Stinky. Your turn.
It still blows my mind that they can put their leg up like right next to their face.
Stinky feet. Should I smell it again? Ew, Pete, you stinky feet. I'm just kidding. Your feet really don't stink. Okay, let's get your socks on and let's get going. We're gonna have a picnic since we've got about 2.5 hours until it's Micah's bedtime. But they have been really good today. Austin and I have kind of traded off. I think Austin's watched the girls more than I have today just because I've been doing a lot more of the design work and just kind of running it by Austin and stuff. I'm just so relieved that the work is pretty much done. It's really, really nice. I'm not gonna lie, a big part of me is sad about the whole lot that we found to potentially build on the other day, and I want to go back and like look at it again. But I know it's not the one for us. But
Are you for real?
like, I don't know, I got so carried away dreaming.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I mean, I did, but I admit probably not as far as you.
Man, it like really like, but I know timing's not good. I know timing's not like, it's not great right now. Timing's not great. It really just made me
Excited for that next jump?
Yeah, it really did.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
It's like it's almost like a new chapter. Like we just entered a new chapter with 2 kids, but I don't know. I guess it's that next thing to look forward to. Like our merch, our initial merch, it's like rolling off, and that was like the next big thing for us. And I guess I'm just wanting like another big thing to look forward to, you know what I mean?
That's the problem with you and I that I've learned, is you and I are the type that are kind of never satisfied.
Yeah.
Like we're always And we're done. Okay, now what's next?
I don't think that's such a terrible thing.
It's not a terrible thing, but sometimes I feel like we miss the...
Really living in the moment.
Like enjoying that.
I know I definitely struggle with that. I definitely struggle with that. Part of it because my anxiety gets in the way of like day-to-day enjoying the moments. But, I mean, it's hard. I feel like humans in general want something to look forward to or work towards.
Yeah.
You know, like I feel like that's a big reason why a lot of moms or dads, once they have kids, they feel like they kind of lose themselves. Like they're no longer working towards something for themselves in a way and really focusing on kids, which is great. But you still need that sense of self.
Yeah.
And I think like just always having that thing to look forward to kind of gives you a sense of self in a way. That's why I'm often thinking of like things physically and athletically that I want to do, because growing up I was always an athlete. I was always training to be better at tennis or cross country or something like that. And now that I'm older and I don't play like sports, I go to the gym and I kind of do some like body sculpting type stuff, and that's kind of my outlet for competition. But like, I don't know, I always need something.
Yeah.
And I think that lot was like, ooh, this is the next thing, and now it's not there.
Well, and that is a big process.
Oh,
that
it's
is
huge. I know it would be a long.
This morning, you were
process.
already like when we were hammering out merchandise.
Details. I was like, oh, I'm done. I'm so
like,
done. Just
you're
do
like,
it.
I don't care. I'm done. I'm like, that's just
And
it,
Austin's
though,
like,
is
don't
you
trip
do
at the
care.
finish line. Yeah.
Like, we're here. Just like, let's finish this.
Take a look at these though. Look at the colors.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the gigantic houses at the top of the hill.
I mean, that's really awesome too. Portugal's right there. But no, I mean the colors. You guys, look at this.
There's a baby deer
What do you need, Micah?
all by itself. The thing's ears are huge.
That's the tiniest little deer I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I don't want to get out of the... Micah, you want to see it? We can't get out and scare it quite yet. I don't want to like
Here, I'll get
scare it
Micah out.
away.
I'll just carry her.
Oh, that little thing.
I don't think it's the type to spook because they would have ran off already.
Probably, yeah, we pulled up.
Scare the deer, okay?
Where's your mama? It's so cute. Oh my god. Oh my goodness, it is so cute. It's literally so tiny. I have never seen anything like that before. It is so tiny and cute. Come on, duckies. A second ago she was saying, come on, reindeer. And now she's saying, come on, duckies. Should we see what else there is? Let's keep going.
I am so happy we got out of the house today because, man, this park is perfect right now.
Well, seeing that deer was like amazing. I've never seen a deer that tiny. Talk about like being forced to live in the moment.
I know, right?
We were just talking about how it's hard to, but this park so far has been nothing but.
Yeah, that's been wonderful. I think the one thing about this quarantine that's been good is it's kind of forced everyone into slowing down a little bit, and also just getting out of your house to explore nature, because I feel like everyone gets so cabin feverish.
Yeah.
And man, sometimes that breath of fresh air is
Needed.
so
Very
good.
needed.
This boy got a fish. He's so calm about it. I'd be freaking out.
Oh my gosh, a fish, I got one. He's like, yeah, no big deal.
Look at these colors.
Oh, pretty.
It is so pretty.
It's really nice here tonight.
It really is.
Like, wow, it's perfect. It's exactly what we needed, I think. After a day of staring at a computer, and it just feels good.
Recenter ourselves before we get back at it again.
Before we get back at it.
How's your cookie there?
Blueberry cracker.
How's your blueberry cracker? Is it good?
Yes. So we ended up, you just ripped it out of my hands.
Yeah.
We ended up going just out to dinner. We didn't do the picnic thing. Micah was getting a little hangry,
Yeah.
to say the least.
We have picked up on her little subtle cues where she starts to become obsessive and then just grumpy if she doesn't get to do obsessive thing.
Yeah, and we know that that's the time, okay, we need to get her some food before it really goes downhill.
Yeah.
So we ended up going out to dinner, and we left the camera in the car just thinking, no, like, we don't need it. We're just going to spend family time. But now I really wish we kind of just vlogged because she was being so, like, cute and adorable and funny and just like, how do you describe that? Like,
Yeah,
she was just
totally outgoing and just a social butterfly.
cute. The waitress was like, oh, your kids are really cute. Like, what's her name? And then we asked Micah.
Yeah.
We said, like, what's your name? Tell her what your name is. And she was like, Micah. Or
No,
Micah.
she goes, my name Micah.
She asked her how old she was, and she thinks for a second, 2. With one finger up. But she knew, and that's the first time she ever answered those questions.
Yeah.
And I just, like, she was just so funny and adorable, and she was knocking on the window at the people outside and waving, and some other lady came in. She was like, oh, hi.
And she goes, Nana.
Yeah, it kind of looked like Nana, and she's
and then
like,
another
Nana.
person, she's like, Holly. And I'm like, nope, that's not Holly. That's not Nana.
She was just so cute. And then her food got here, and like
she was slamming those strawberries.
And then she was playing with her milk and putting her straw up and down, and ended up poking a hole in the styrofoam cup, and it like seeped all over her before we noticed. And so that was a mess, but it was just fun.
She was just in a really cute mood, and when she's in a super cute and friendly mood, she literally brightens up the room because everyone's like looking at her, everyone's smiling, and she just is making everyone's day.
She's like a special kid,
and it's so cute to see.
It really is. It's fun.
And like the compliments that she receives is like an indirect compliment to us because it's like, yeah, like
we made that.
We made that. We did that.
Paige was good too. Like, it was a good restaurant experience.
It was.
Oh my gosh,
awesome.
It was wonderful. And then Austin downed his Philly sub. You guys, if you have not had a Philly cheesesteak with au jus.
I was like in the mood for a French dip because I really wanted au jus, but I was like, man, that Philly sub. And I'm like, wait, combine the two, kaboom. And it was amazing.
Oh my gosh.
Seriously, you need to do a Philly sub with au jus because it was like, I don't know why that's not a thing.
It should be.
Every restaurant that I've ever been to that has ever had a Philly sub has never had it paired with au jus, and that is something they all need to do.
They need to do it. It's so good.
It's
He got
amazing.
down to like the last quarter, and he's like, I'm like, you can just take it home and have it later. And he's like, well, I may as well have it now and fresh. And I'm like, yeah,
it's hot and fresh right here. Why would I wait a half hour to have it cold?
I opted for a salad because I had a bite of his. It was so good. But I opted for a salad because, like, my gut issues are starting to come back, I think.
Oh, yeah.
And if you've been watching our vlogs for years now, it was shortly before I had Micah when I finally, like, figured out everything and I healed my gut. But I don't know just if over time of not really eating as well, that they're just starting to come back. But the other day, actually, it's been a few weeks now, every once in a while, and I can't figure out exactly what it is, I'll get just super bloated in my stomach. You don't have to show my stomach right now. Super bloated in my stomach and just painful cramping. And the other day, it happened after I ate pizza. I had those 2 slices of pizza, and it just had me just like, oh, and it was just not fun. And so I'm almost thinking that I really need to start being a little bit more careful with what I'm eating because I do not want to get to the spot where I was previously.
Yeah.
Like, and here's the main reason is because some of you may know, maybe you newcomers don't know because I haven't dealt with it since I fixed my gut, but I dealt with depression for like 10 plus years. And then when I did my whole gut health thing and really focused on my gut health, my depression like disappeared.
Yeah.
Like disappeared. And there's a lot of links between your gut health and like the serotonin levels and stuff like that. And I am so convinced that it's like
Linked.
related and linked. I'm so convinced. But I really just don't want to get to the point again where it's starting to affect my mental health. So I just feel like I need to start being a little bit more aware and a little bit more careful and just cautious, I guess, of what I'm putting into my body. And the tricky thing is, and if you deal with any gut issues, you know it's so tricky to really know what is causing it.
Well, and it seems like it's so temperamental too.
It
Like
is.
it's just
It
like
is.
one thing.
Yeah, just one thing will set it off, and it's so hard to pinpoint what that one thing is. But it's starting to come back, and I'm just like, I need to nip this in the bud before it gets to be like an everyday thing.
Yeah.
Right now, it's just every once in a while, but just one of those things like, ugh. But it's okay though, because when I did that whole gut health thing and I was really focusing on it, I felt so good, like in all aspects of my life. Like my mental health was at an all-time high. Like I was just feeling really good physically, mentally. Like it was awesome. So I'm really not mad about it. It's almost like a, hey, like you need to fix this. So I'm really not mad about it. It really is a fantastic excuse to really focus on my health and
Just
taking care of my body. So
Yeah.
but it's just starting to come back, and I'm just like, oof. So I couldn't have, all that being said, I couldn't have the delicious Philly sub because I feel like that would have really made me feel kind of bad. But my salad was really great. It's really delicious.
Yeah, it
and
looked really good.
it's really yummy. But dang, a Philly sub. I love Philly subs. In fact, we were going to make them at home tonight before we decided we were going to go out to eat and
That's
have a
true,
picnic.
and that's why I
We were
was
gonna
craving
make
this, because I was like, oh yeah, that's
Maybe
what
we're
we're
gonna
gonna
make
have
them at
tonight.
home. But I'm gonna head to the gym. Austin's gonna watch the game.
Yeah.
Is it still on?
Yeah, it's still on.
Still
The
on.
two worst teams in the NFL are playing against each other.
Wait, the
Broncos
Browns?
versus the Jets.
Oh, the Jets are worse than the Browns now?
Yeah, the Browns are actually pretty
Pretty
decent.
good now. We're the new Browns. I don't
Only
know.
because half our roster's on IR.
I don't know if we're gonna win a game this season. We're Broncos fans, if you guys don't know. But we hope you guys enjoyed the vlog today. It was like some much need. Like I don't
Yeah,
know.
it was
This
so good.
This afternoon, even though we like started vlogging late, I feel like it was like a full day of fun.
Yeah, it
At
was.
the park, going out to eat. It was just a fun time.
If you're not going outside and enjoying the fall colors, please do.
Ooh, do it. Some
It's
people
so
don't really have fall.
beautiful right now.
Some people don't really.
If
get
you're
the-
here in Utah,
Go
please
out, do
go
it.
out and
So
enjoy the
pretty.
fall colors.
Yeah.
I can guarantee you up in the mountains, it is beautiful right now. So that's our goal this weekend when we go to
When
Park
we go
City.
to Park City.
I am so ready. I cannot wait to take my camera and blow the dust off of it and get some
Get
pictures.
some photos. Yeah.
Oh, so fun. All right, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. We love you, and we'll see you next time.
Bye, friends.
Bye, friends.